Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better, who do it better? CC for you, CC to me too, yeah, two. Let's get it. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Fast break, she on the move. Go hard, win or lose. Dog on the court, but show charm in an interview. Even though they all hating, even though it's all Caitlyn. Sorry, bust your balls, but this year gon' be hard breaking. MVP, bet that. Logo 3-step bags, no look past, catch that. Nike couldn't check that. So check that, hating at the door. We in year 2 with debating if she the GOAT. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. Rumble CC like Muhammad Ali. Shake the haters off like John the Liquidator. They games premature, should be baller than incubators. Keep putting ink to paper, keep signing for meals. If they try to lock you out, they'll be shining your wheels. Working at a car wash, cause most of them all wash. Claiming they the reason that most of us all watch.
Not just because of one person, it's because of me too.
What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam. Look up in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane. Nah, that's Angel Reese dropping turds on the game. Not working on the game, not deserving of the fame. Missing wide open lays like she played with a broken wing. Seemed hopeless, man, Lisa Leslie couldn't fix it. We scream floopies, bang, that bang getting ridiculous. Tried to poke the bear, but we laughing cause she dickless. Can't see me no man, CC, shoot it from a distance. Shoot it with persistence, do it so consistently. 6 overall with efficiency. Still receive hate so persistently. Microwave their game, cook their game in an instant. Pinpoint pretty passes, do it with precision. And you can't see the difference, you tripping. Caitlyn is the type that can lift all boats, but poke holes and it's all she wrote. We want all the smoke. Caitlin's coming for you. What's with all the hype? Is it all because she white? Caitlin's coming for you. Nah, she a dog, she can ball like she might. Caitlin's coming for you. Soaring through the sky, it's a Hawkeye legend. Caitlin's coming for you. Now the fever on fire, WNBA jam.
Now the fever on fire, the WNBA jamming. Get top of the morning, afternoon, night, depending on where you at. It's the Pope, your host, that do the most. Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show. And I got one for you. Oh, I got one for you. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. Let's grow at a rapid rate. Super chat is open. Membership to the channel would be gladly appreciated as well. If you're not a member, become a member. Okay, become a member. It helps the channel. It helps us grow. It keeps us coming back for more and more. And all right, y'all get the picture. All right, man, let's give a shout out to the people that's in the building early. Because, again, this is going to be a hellified show. I've been all over the place talking about this topic right here, man. It's Caitlin Clark effect. Is it a big reason for the Indiana Fever season? You understand? And I went on Ock Nation. Shout out to my boy Ock. We had a difference of opinion. He told me my take was asinine. You know what I mean? He told me that. He said, Pope, that's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard. Angry fans. He was angry at my take earlier today. Shout out to him. That's my guy. That's my East Coast guy. He wasn't having it. He wasn't feeling it. Caitlin Clark getting the same amount of credit as the girls that's playing on the court. How could that possibly be? Well, I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to pull up some videos we're going to react to of Cynthia Cooper talking about Caitlin Clark. We got Kim Mulkey talking about Caitlin Clark. And we got Kelsey Mitchell talking about Caitlin Clark in the sense of her making life better as a WNBA player and damn sure as an Indiana Fever. Okay, so we're going to talk about it. G says Kelsey credits Clark for opening doors for the Fever. She understands her value. They couldn't make the playoffs for 7 years prior to Clark. Players want to play with her, and she brings winning. I like it. Bad Intentions says she's been in street clothes all season. She's like the mascot now. Much bigger than that, sir. Much, much, much bigger than the mascot. Okay. Caitlin Clark don't get credit for Indiana Fever success. Let's stop playing that goofy game. How the hell can a person in street clothes be the reason you are winning? Oh, I can't wait. I love when people like this is around. So you might learn something. If you turn on your listening ears and you're thinking, you put your thinking cap on, turn your listening ears up, and you'll learn something today, young man, young woman, whichever bad intentions you'll have. You'll understand good intentions. Yeah. Okay, so make sure you stick around. I don't care if Caitlin is not playing. She is still making a huge impact on this team. Therefore, one certain people believe that they are actually winning without her. That is hog wash. Shout out to Dreamcatcher 33. Let me see what this name say. Mag, we're going to call you Rango. MR says, is Caitlin Clark effect the reason? Heck yes. Uh-oh. Manuel, member of the channel, shout out to you. Much love to you. We don't do no, I don't know why I just did that. I do not do LeBron James type of shit. Forgive me, basketball guys. I was tripping. It's Destiny. Love it, love it, love it. AB, Adrian Bowman is in the building. Sup, Pope and Chad. Happy Monday. Money Monday. Love from Cali. Much love. Caitlin Clark is the mascot. Okay, all right. All right. See the cheerleaders? All right. Oh, yeah, we got people that have difference of opinions. Time for the truth. Yes, indeed, Burrow. Time for the truth. Shout out to AW. Paul 136 is actually games are fixed. CC effect will be, hold on, damn, where you go? We'll be back next year. This is the League of Activism. All new next year. Love you, Paul. Love you, Paul. Appreciate it. CC broke the ice. Caitlin's wanted to separate her from her team, alienate her. She kept showing up, kept hugging AB with the "You are going to be amazing." Now the whole team is hugging and connected. Let's see. Oh, man, I'm loving it. These peeps wouldn't be in the chat if it wasn't for CC. Oh, talk to him, Bluegrass Smoker. I liked it that. Bluegrass Smoker. The truth is Fever versus Mercs is the script. That's the interesting take, and we gonna take it. The coach is in the streets clothes, and she gets credit. Laugh out loud. CC is definitely the reason they pumped and winning for all of them, including CC. CC put them on the map. Oh, man, y'all keep cooking. All right. Hope these people are not capable of multi-level thinking. Don't hold it against them. Look, I'm not. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to break it all the way down. I'm going to break it all the way down. I know I got to try to explain a little bit here and there. You probably heard me on Out Nations last night explaining. You probably heard me on Angry Fan and Keep the Vision channel this morning explaining. Now you get to hear me on Minds explaining. So now I'm going to be able to lay it all the way down with no interruptions. Okay, no interruptions, no corruptions, no disruptions. Okay. Caitlin Clark, let's get it started. Before we get started, let's be frank with the people. We got to be blunt on the Just Being Frank show, no pun intended. Okay. Caitlin Clark. She came to the Fever last year. I'm going to start you out. It seemed like the chemistry of the team, it seemed like she had a lot of pushback from the team. Like they really wasn't feeling a lot of different things. The attention, maybe her wanting to take over as the point guard of the team and be the coach on the floor for the team, her being a rookie, and they probably looking like, hold on, wait a minute, this ain't college, right? We heard what Deanna Taurasi said, you know, you look different, you look superhuman playing against 18-year-olds, but here we grown ladies. So I feel like when she got there with Kelsey Mitchell, at first the training camp, they didn't get to play with each other, so they didn't build no rapport with each other. And you could just tell the tension with the team early on in the season. You could tell there was some tension with the team in a sense, right? But as time went on, the Caitlin Clark aura, her effect, her aura, everything she bringing to the table, they seeing the arena they playing in the Indiana Pacers gym, which they never was able to do. They was only, before Caitlin Clark came there, they had about 2,000 fans coming to the games. Now you got 17,000 in attendance. They seeing everybody knowing their name. Now all of a sudden, people know their name. We making content on everything they do, whether it's good or bad, right? We holding players accountable, something they've never had. That's the Caitlin Clark effect. You got to be on your P's and Q's. Dot your I's, cross your T's when you playing alongside CC. And so that means you got to do whatever it is, extra preparation. From us being on AB, being out of shape, guess what? This year she came into the season in shape because she like, yeah, this Caitlin Clark effect, yeah, everybody's watching me. Everybody's watching me. They pointed out me eating Waffle House, the Grand Slam All-Star meal with chocolate chip waffles right before the playoff game. They witnessed that. They talked about it. Pope was on my ass. Kelsey Mitchell playing at one speed, head down, dribble, dribble, dribble. Oh, my goodness. Pope was on my ass. Okay? So, I'm starting out slow. Hit the like, but I want us to get 100 in before I get all the way with the grease smoking and all of that. Okay? So, what happened second half of the season? Looked like a whole different team, correct? Looked like a whole different team when they came back after the break and they had time for bonding. They had time to get to know who Caitlin Clark was more. Now, the aura and effect of Caitlin Clark is now becoming infectious and rubbing off on the rest of the team. They're starting to let it's starting to get into them, watching her practice every day, watching how she prep every day, right? And yet, even though she's a rookie, she prepping and practicing on a whole nother level than they are. Damn, did I roll this too tight? She practicing and prepping on a different level that they get to witness. Have y'all ever heard when rookies come in the building, they get better on, depending on what vets they have on the team, that shows them how to go about being a professional, how to prep like a professional, how to train, how to take care of your body, how to do all these different things, helps the next person on the team when they can witness that, right? They stop being lazy. Correct, Holly? When you can witness that, you can pick up from it and you start applying it to your game, that makes your game take off. When we heard Angel Reese sit down on her podcast with Dejanay Spicy Mustard Kruger Carrington, and she said, man, I was surprised in training camp in the WNBA, it was so lackadaisical. It was no more the 2-a-days, 3-a-days like it was at LSU. You really had to be on your game. So if you don't have a vet, right, pay attention. If you don't have a vet on the Chicago Sky that don't care about what the coach allows us to do, allows us to be lazy, allows us to go through the drills half-assed, don't get on our asses. If you're a real professional, you're going to go about things totally different. And your teammates, they either going to follow suit or you're going to, usually like a Kobe or Mike, they'll tell you about yourself if you're not following suit. If you're not out here busting your ass and giving 100% every drill, every this, watching film, so on and so forth, you ain't going to stay on this team. So when Caitlin comes in and these girls get to see, damn, she going hard with everything. She's here before practice. She here after practice. She damn near live here. It's like she died. They walk in the gym, damn, Caitlin. Now they trying to get there a little bit early. I don't know if y'all remember the Redeem Team. And they did a documentary on Netflix. And at that time, you got to go watch it. I'm not going to break down the whole story. But the Redeem Team, they had LeBron James, Carmelo Anthony, D Wade, Chris Bosh, Boozer, and they had Kobe Bryant. They had KD. They had all these players. And then they went and picked up OG Kobe Bryant. God rest his soul. Kobe, he decided to go work out. He stay on his regimen. 4 a.m. in the morning, he going to get it in. The team is coming back from the club. They in Vegas. They coming back from the club, right? And they got their nice get-ups on. And as they going up to the elevator to go to the rooms, Kobe is coming down in full basketball gear. They're like, it's 4:30 in the morning. What are you doing? Where are you going? I'm going to the gym. Going to work out. Okay. Next thing you know, make a long story longer, the whole team started doing it. They followed suit. Now they in the gym 4:30 with Kobe going in. It made them better. Right? So just from that standpoint, trust Caitlin Clark, her regimen in practicing, prepping is on another level than them. That's why she plays the way she plays. So when they get to witness that and they can follow through, that makes them start being better. That's one aspect of it. That's one. She rubbed off on them. Her style of play, the way she sees the game, when she can tell them, hey, look, I see this, I see that, so on and so forth. Now they start seeing shit differently, right? Now they start, now we starting to run the floor differently. Now you starting to come off the screen differently. Everything has a purpose. You dribbling with a purpose. You passing with a purpose. You cutting with a purpose. That's one side of it. The other side of it, which is a big side, because that elevates everybody's game around her. So now everybody's playing better basketball, right? Now you know how to practice. You know how to prep. You know how the expectations. You know the seriousness behind you playing basketball. The support. Now let's get to the support. The support of, like I said, when you walk in the gym, and there's 17,000 people rooting for the team. They're there for Caitlin Clark, but they're rooting for everybody. You hit a shot, we talking about it. You do something big, we talking about it. You look good out there, we talking about it. Now you feel like you're no longer playing for nothing. The WNBA before Caitlin Clark came, all of those players was playing for nothing. It didn't matter who was the MVP. Before Caitlin Clark, it didn't matter who won the WNBA championship. It didn't matter who was a WNBA all-star. None of this shit mattered. Nobody paid attention to it. So they had nothing to play for. They've never, ever had a spotlight on them for whether good players shrink under those spotlights and some players shine bright under those spotlights. So when you have a fan base, if they've never had a fan base before, think about that. They never had a fan base. Now you get a fan base, a real one, not 7,000, which is a big difference from even where they was with 2,000 people in attendance. But now you're going not to 7,000, you're going to 17,000 people, just like the Indiana Pacers, even better than the Indiana Pacers. You got this whole city behind you. You walking into places, restaurants, airports, malls, you are recognized now. Oh my God, Kelsey Mitchell. Oh, Kelsey, can you sign my autograph? You have to understand as a human being what that does for you. Where now people are finally recognizing your talent. Recognizing you as a basketball player. That has to make you feel warm and fuzzy in the inside. So when people come up, Lexi Hall, oh my God. When people come up, Dantas Demarius. When I went to the game in Dallas Wings last year, and I came down while they was warming up, and I got to talking to Dantas and said, Dantas, we love you. Dantas, she couldn't believe it. She couldn't believe it. The trainer had to tap her on the shoulder. I'm behind her, right behind her. Hey, Dantas. At first, she talking to the trainer. The trainer hear me so much, she like, Dantas, they talking to you. She looked like, me? You know who I am? Like, yes, Dantas, we love you. She felt so good. I'm out there right before the game. They doing a shoot around. They don't even have their uniforms on yet. Katie Lou Samuelson. She doing her shooting. She going through her shooting stuff. I started hyping her up. Come on now, I need you to hit these. If this is when Katie Lou was on a shooting slump last year, do y'all remember? She couldn't buy a basket, remember? And she warming up, and she hit the first one. And I'm like, yeah, there you go. I'm sitting there right behind the bench. There you go. I'm hyping her up. Every shot go in. That's cash. Let's do another one. I need to stay locked in. Let's go. Let's stay focused. Woo-dee-wah-woo, right? She didn't miss. And when she finished, she went all the way on the court. She's shooting. She locked in. I'm every rep. That's that rep. Oh, I like that form. Let's go, Katie Lou. Come on, Katie Lou. She finished the drill and she looked over. She looked over at me like, nigga, who is you? Because you had me on one right now. I say that to say, if y'all don't understand, people can give you certain things, feed you certain things that you can feed off of and eat. That's Caitlin Clark. Now Caitlin Clark she's what I was doing. Let's go. I know you got this. Let's do this. Let's do that. Right? So now, again, when you walk into the gym, 17,000 people got your back. They're rooting for you. You can play more free. You can play your game even better. Right? You can play your game even better now than before when nobody was paying attention, when the shit didn't matter, didn't count. No spotlight on nobody. So, Caitlin Clark being on the bench, staying with the team, supporting the team, it's keeping us supporting the team. It's keeping us going to the games. People want them autographs from Caitlin Clark. She's signing damn near the whole gym. She giving the autograph to damn near the whole gym. You come to the game, CC got you. She gonna fuck around and meet and greet with you. And so people still support the team. Real tough, real heavy. When she over there sideline coaching, they come to that bench and she sit down like she the coach and she lists this and you do this and you do that. That's helping them. That's helping them out. So Caitlin Clark, I don't think people understand the aura of Caitlin Clark, the effect of her energy, everything, smarts on the court, how she sees the game. We've heard Cheryl Miller say, I knew she was good, but when I coached her at the All-Star, for All-Star, I didn't know she was like that. Do y'all remember when Cheryl Miller said, hey, I knew she was good, but when I coached her, I didn't know she seen everything. She was 10 steps ahead of everything. Let's say that one more time. Legendary Cheryl Miller, arguably, damn near not arguably, the best women's basketball player of all times. Not the fake Diana Taurasi's, not the Lisa Leslie's. Cheryl Miller is the real deal. She used to put up 70, 60 points on a regular basis. She stood there and told us, this girl see the game in 3D. I believe that's her exact words. She see the game in 3D. So if you don't believe Caitlin Clark, if Cheryl Miller, who just coached with her for a weekend, understands that Caitlin sees the game in 3D, what the fuck you think her teammates on her team see? What you think they get from Caitlin Clark? If Cheryl Miller, the OG, triple OG, triple, tells you, hey, the girl see the game in 3D. She see everything 10 steps. She's 10 steps ahead of everything. What do you think her teammates get to see? How do you think they get to see the game? They get to be smarter. Not only do their skill sets get better because of the attention they're getting, the expectations that's expected from them, and being able to see how Caitlin Clark prep and work out and playing with her, seeing the wild shit she do in practice, in games, so on and so forth. They like she's unbelievable herself. Believe it ain't just us fans. Her teammates are in awe of her as well. So that makes them better. Let's bring up another legend in Cynthia Cooper. Y'all anybody heard of Cynthia Cooper? Arguably, before CeCe, best point guard WNBA history. Pure point guard. Anybody ever heard of Cynthia Cooper? Now, this is me and my guy, Stay Fly. Shout out to Stay Fly. We went to the game together. His wife, my wife, we went to the game all together. I went somewhere, I think, to go get some drinks, and he ended up talking to Cynthia Cooper. She was at the game. This is last year versus the Dallas Wings. Let's check out what Cynthia Cooper had to say about Caitlin Clark.
So I came back. Yeah, of course I came back to you. Well, I appreciate you for representing Caitlin Clark, who's the absolute truth.
I got to pause and I got to rewind. Pay attention to her energy. Pay attention to her energy. Ask yourself why she's so energized like this. She's just talking to the homeboy. The homie, he does not Stay Fly famous in his own right, but he's not a celebrity out there, right? She not talking to a real reporter. She talking to one of her peoples, and he got a Caitlin Clark jersey on. Caitlin Clark is cooking. I think it's halftime right now. Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever is cooking. The atmosphere in the building is electrifying. Do you hear me? The atmosphere in the building is electrifying. I think both teams scored 100 points this game. What's her name? The main player for the Dallas Wings. Is it a Boomba K? Is it no? That might be a different one. Whoever y'all know what I'm talking about. The girl who played for the Dallas Wings. She had a terrible year this year, but she was the business. She was the All-Star MVP last year. She was All-Star MVP last year. I can't even think of her name. Enrique had 30-something. Caitlin had 30-something. Kelsey had 30-something. I think Satu Sabali was balling. Natasha Howard was on the Dallas Wings. It was crazy atmosphere, but it was a packed out arena, and it was crazy. And look at her energy. Look at her energy. I just want you to pay attention to her energy.
I came back. Yeah, of course I came back for you. Well, I appreciate you for repping Caitlin Clark, who's the absolute truth. She out here balling. They don't want to say that. Yeah. They don't want to give it to her. I'm telling you, Caitlin Clark is the absolute truth. Absolutely. From all around basketball. Yeah. You can see her creating for others. Yes. You can see her shooting her shot. You can see her getting to the free throw. Yes. And make everybody else better. They get everybody. Wait, she making me better and I'm sitting on the sideline.
Wait, she making me better and I'm just sitting on the sidelines. And I'm just she said, wait, she even thought about it. She even thought about it.
Making me better and I'm sitting on the sideline. Shooting her shot. You can see her getting to the free throw. Yes. And make everybody else better. They get everybody. Wait, she making me better and I'm sitting on the sideline.
She making me better and I'm just sitting over here on the sidelines. I'm just sitting over here on the sidelines. Shout out to Cynthia Cooper. And this is around the time, and this is what, to me, reason why this is so big, because this is around the time when Cheryl Swoops was doing so much hating. She was actually supposed to be commentating this game, but she chose not to, or they told her not to. Either way. But her friend, her ex-teammate, comes in who's just as legendary, if not more legendary than Cheryl Swoops, Cynthia Coop, come in and say, hey, do you hear what I told you? She say, do you hear what I'm saying? No. She's an absolute baller. When you have these legends come up and they in awe of Caitlin Clark, what the fuck you think her teammates is? What you think her teammates is? Did you see her energy? Now, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's come over here real quick. Because for me, I don't want people to even miss this part of Caitlin Clark. The greatness of Caitlin Clark is more than just being a basketball player. Yo, we have to understand this.
You know, it seemed like.
Where are you from?
Sorry.
Yes, identify, name, and affiliation.
Sorry, M. Adler from The Next. Two quick questions. Just what went into the strategy in terms of how you wanted to defend Caitlin Clark? And then also just wondering, you know, it seemed like you had a long embrace and some kind words for after the game of the handshake line. Just wondering if you wanted to share what those were.
Well, there's not a whole lot of strategy.
Oh.
You got to guard her. Nobody else.
Shout out to Kim Mulkey. She said, I love Kim Mulkey's whole swag right here. But her demeanor. Look how she chilling. Look at she check him off the top. Hey, look, homie, you coming in asking questions. You ain't even stated your name and where you from, cuz. Where you from, cuz?
No, it seemed like.
Where are you from?
Sorry.
Yes, identify, name, and affiliation.
Sorry, M. Adler from The Next. Two quick questions. Just what went into the strategy in terms of how you wanted to defend Caitlin Clark? And then also.
Look at that face. Look at that face. Come on, man. You got to love this. You got to love it. He said Caitlin Clark. She looked like, nigga, where's my strategy for Caitlin Clark? Do you know who strategy?
And then also just wondering, you know, it seemed like a long embrace and some kind words for after the game of the handshake line. Just wondering if you wanted to share what those were.
Well, there's not a whole lot of strategy. You got to guard her. Nobody else seems to be able to guard her. We didn't even guard her last year when we beat them. She's just
come on. You got to guard her. It seems like nobody is able to guard her. We wasn't even able to guard her. She gave us 35 and 10 last year in the loss, even when we beat them. She busted our ass. There's no guarding her. Okay. Let's go back a little bit more.
Didn't even guard her last year when we beat them. She's just a generational player, and she just.
People don't let that slide so easily. She's a generational, and she's not even that. We have to understand. For women's basketball, I only paused it right here because this is huge to me. And I think a lot of us, we look past this part. A lot of us, they're generational talent for women's basketball players. There is none. There is not a woman that's generational. What woman is generational talent? Something we ain't never seen before. What woman basketball player besides Cheryl Miller that we ain't never seen? She's still scratching her head. AB funny as hell. What woman? I'm just trying to see. Name some that's generational. Cheryl Miller? After Cheryl Miller, who? Generational. Is it Maya Moore? Will we say Maya Moore had generational talent? She had hellified talent. Loved Maya Moore. I probably will say Maya Moore. I might go Maya Moore. Maya Moore was different. Candace Parker? I might say Candace Parker. All-around player. I might give you Candace Parker. Okay. So there's a few. I digress. But was Candace Parker, Maya Moore, was they ever talent enough to draw an audience? Was Maya Moore or Candace Parker must-see TV? If the answer is no, it wasn't generational. If the answer is no, it wasn't generational. Dr. J was must-see TV. Wilt Chamberlain was must-see TV. Bill Russell was Michael Jordan must-see TV. Bird must-see TV. Steph must-see TV. There hasn't been any generational players, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't digress. I stand firm. If you couldn't bring an audience, you wouldn't have generated. Caitlin Clark is the only women's basketball player to ever be generational.
Just makes everybody around her better.
Wait, Kim.
Everybody.
Go back, Kim.
She's just a generational player, and she just makes everybody around her better.
Now, I believe Kim Mulkey is a generational coach. Will we consider Kim Mulkey a generational coach? Will we consider her a generational coach? I don't know. I'm asking. I don't know. I know she has accolades. I love her demeanor. Just her sitting up here, just her aura right here. I love it. Pat Summitt is definitely generational. She's definitely generational. But is Kim Mulkey with her? Lisa Bluter's generational. Kim Mulkey's there too, correct? Yes? Okay. The logo, shout out to you. Definitely. So here we have a generational coach speaking, and pay attention to her posture, her demeanor, as she says, how important it is when you have a player that can make all the other players better.
Everybody around her better. That's what the great ones do. I think they had a kid that scored 21 and 18. She had 12 assists. Caitlin Clark's not going to beat you by herself. It's what she does to make those other teammates better.
It's what, and listen, this is, to me, this is even goes beyond her being on the floor. This goes beyond, that's how great Caitlin, this is why I say the generational people be thinking, I'm gassing, or Jerry, some of us, we doing too much, giving Caitlin too much. No, y'all not giving her enough. Because we haven't even seen this. The closest thing we've seen to this, we have seen it before. I can't even do Tom Brady like that. I'm going to let this finish before I get into the Tom. Watch when I get into the Tom Brady shit.
It helps her score points and them score points to beat you. What did I say to her? I said, I sure am glad you leaving. I said, girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it.
Never. What you say? Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I said, girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it. Girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it. Girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it. Girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it. Girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it. Girl, you something else. Never seen anything like it.
Hot diggity dog. Hold on. What did I do? I just did some bullshit. Hot diggity dog. What the fuck did I do? I have no clue. Hold on. What the fuck is happening? Oh, you're out of here. That's what you are. Okay. Yes, her vibe is classy. Oh, Kimoki, she say what? She say, look, man, she make everybody around her better. She say, girl, you are something else. Never seen anything like it. This is coming from a generational coach. Women's basketball. And she had Angel Reese, Flaw J. Johnson, and of course, never seen anything like it. Never seen anything like it. Not only her skill set, but how she's able to make all of these players better. When, again, listen, when I seen how Iowa played when they played against South Carolina, and I thought, when just looking at them, right? No clue who Caitlin Clark is, just heard about her. I'm going to take you back to my first time watching this. Just hearing about this, a white girl shoot like Steph Curry. She tearing them through the March Madness like Steph Curry used to. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Nobody's Steph Curry, bro. That's what's wrong with basketball now. Everybody think they Steph fucking Curry. It's impossible. Especially a girl, let alone a girl. Knock it off. Somebody kept telling me, bro, telling you. She white Steph Curry, female Steph Curry. So anyways, they were talking about South Carolina and Don Staley and a crazy run that South Carolina has been on all season, whooping teams by the average of 20 points a game. I said, damn. They whooping teams. They average beating up on people 20. They dubbing you. They average that. That's crazy. So not only they undefeated, they just washing they just molly-whopping the shit out of everybody they play. That's crazy. I said, there's no way in the world. And then you go look on the court when you see them come out for the tip-off, and you look at Iowa team. Bunch of small white girls that look like compared to the South Carolina team that look like the goddamn Monstars from Space Jam. There's no way. These white girls, these little small white girls is finna whoop this team that beats people on average by 20. And when I watch how not only Caitlin Clark, the way she played, how they all played, they just the way everybody played, how in tune, how fearless. That's what I noticed more than anything. That these white girls don't give a fuck. And at that time, I still didn't even understand that was because of Caitlin Clark. Now I do. They didn't fear nothing. They had the greatest player of all time on their team, and she didn't fear zilch. She busting everybody's ass. They play against her in practice every day. You think they worried about Aaliyah Boston or Camilla Cardosa or whoever else the damn South Carolina had? You think they care about? They play against and see the best show on planet Earth when it comes to women's basketball. Before I even knew this. That's what they practice and play with every day in practice in all the games. So them stepping up and stepping on South Carolina's neck the way they did. Come on, man. I was shocked that those white girls was able to fucking, like, they was fearless. Usually that's intimidating. You going up against all black big girls too, and they got game, and they got the legendary Don Staley. That could be intimidating, especially you a 3-star. You going up against a bunch of 5-stars, even if they ain't black. Bunch of 5-stars versus bunch of 3, 4, some little 4-stars here and there. But you got Clark, and they ran through them. Yeah, they lost the next game, but I said, wow, okay, Caitlin Clark is different. She different. When she come on the scene, things change. When she come on a team, things change. Now, let me learn you something about how, because a lot of people like, did she make the steal? When Lexi Hall made that steal, was it because of Caitlin? All right, that's just we being disingenuous. Let me learn you something. Tom Brady, I'm a big fan of Tom Brady because I just love greatness. I appreciate greatness because I know you had to be touched, right? And so Caitlin Clark is like Tom Brady. Tom Brady don't play no defense. He needs the defense. Football is the ultimate team sport. You have to rely on each other in order for each other to succeed. Okay? Understand that. There's 11 people on the field at one time, just in case you're not aware of football. There's 11 people on the field. There's a totally different 11 people on the field on the other side of the ball. Tom Brady's leadership, the way he prepped, if you ever hear the stories of Tom Brady from his teammates, even his defensive teammates, they tell you the dude was a different breed. When they had a bye week and they offer something, while they talking about which club they want to go to and go spend these millions and have fun, Tom Brady is sending them film. Tom Brady is texting the line, the defense, everybody. Film. Hey, you need to check this out. Hey, look, this is look. Tom Brady, another story they tell all the time. How in practice, if himself does not make the proper pass, if it falls short, overthrown, he does it over and over until they get it perfect. to where no balls hit the floor. He gets so mad at whether it's the receiver or himself, he'll make you do it all over. We starting from the beginning. He practiced with perfection. So when everybody's seeing that, the leader of the team, he extra prepping, he extra focused, he extra sharp, he this, he that. Plus, he does it in a way, and he leads in a way without having to bully you or to punk you in a way. Like how Michael Jordan will sock you in your face if you don't get it right. Kobe Bryant will definitely cuss you out. He will play you out. He won't fuck with you if you're not about that business, that life. You won't be happy. So they led in a different way. Caitlin and Tom, they lead in a way where everybody has nothing but beautiful things to say about them who played with them. You won't catch one person out of all the teammates Tom Brady has had through 20 plus seasons. I have not heard one of his teammates say anything negative about him. They glow when they talk about Tom Brady and his leadership. So he was able to be such a fucking leader to where a 53-man roster, he had them all on point, ready to do their fucking job. He had the other side of the ball, the players that played on the other side of the football, so well prepped and ready to go. Because their leader is Tom fucking Brady. He don't play no defense. He don't make no tackles. He don't get no interceptions. He don't do none of that shit. But he has 7 Super Bowl rings for a reason, because his leadership is that. So it's more than just the skill set of throwing a football. Much more to it than that. This is the same thing with Caitlin Clark. It's much more to it than that. Much, much more to it than that. You don't understand that. Hey, go look. Shout out to AB for the $10 super sticker, man, because I feel like I've been up here cooking, but ain't nobody sending no super chats or nothing. So I guess I have it. I guess that might be all in my own mind, but that's okay. I appreciate it. That's okay, because I'm feeling like if you pick it up when I'm putting down, you're getting good food for thought. If you understand it to the method of leadership, generational talent, and the fact that the WNBA has never had a generational talent before. Caitlin is your first. So that's probably why you're like, I don't know. No, she can't. We can't give her no credit. Bullshit. To me, it's easy to see. If Caitlin Clark and her fans was not around, this team would not be the team that they are. This team would not be the team that they are. This team is so ready for the spotlight because they deal with it every night. They've been dealing with it since training camp, homie. They deal with criticism. And this is why they love and appreciate Caitlin Clark even more, too. You got to understand this. See, people be thinking and saying, the team ain't going to like Kay, or they have resentment against Caitlin because you got people like the Pope and Jerry who give her too much of the credit, and they blame the team and they talk shit about. Listen, teammates ain't tripping. They see what Caitlin Clark, they don't get it nowhere close as much as Caitlin Clark get it. They don't get as much hate or criticism or none of that as much as Caitlin Clark do. And they see the way she handles it. So how in the fuck can I complain? How can I complain? She handling it beautifully. She younger than everybody. She don't feed into none of that shit. So again, this all ties into how everything, life is just much better for them. Life is just much better for him. Shout out to Ballroll for the super sticker, man. Appreciate it. Much love. Y'all got to understand this, man. Life is better. Type S say, good point. I didn't forgot the point I just made. Help me out. Yeah, that HD TV kicking in again, man. Damn, I just forgot what I had just said too. Help me out. I'm dead ass serious. I was on getting somewhere. Because I wasn't even done. I was just taking off. with that. We ain't even close to landing. So I gotta know. Oh, that's right. I got it. With how they can navigate. So not only do they get to see how she prepares, how she works on her game, right? Yeah, I did. How she go about it. They get to see how she handles, how she's professional as fuck. They get to be professional too. They get to let all of whatever we say roll off their shoulder, and they love Caitlin Clark for that even more too. Because Caitlin Clark, she don't let none of that shit affect her, and none of it goes to her head. None of it goes to her head. She doesn't let it affect her. Nothing. As far as like the haters and social media and all of that. So again, man, and again, I said this on my other live, bro. When life is good, come on, man, it's money on the wood. You get to focus better. You get to focus better on your craft, your purpose, everything. When your mentals is right, because things is taken care of. Again, when I say when people ask, hey, they know you Odyssey Sims, people know who Odyssey Sims is now. People know who Shay Petty is. You got to understand. I don't think y'all understand this. These girls was unknown. Ari McDonald, she was an afterthought until she came to the Fever. Nobody was like, not one podcaster during the off season said, hey, I wonder where Ari McDonald's going to be signed at. Hey, I wonder where Odyssey Sims would be signed. Hey, I wonder who Shay Petty going to be playing with. Hey, I wonder who Chloe Bibby going to be playing for. We had no clue who none of them players was. Now, people know who they are. And when they walk around that town in Indiana, oh, believe me, people let them know we know who you are. Life is good. When you can go out, you talking about, I think the Stud Buds was able to call CC and get things corrected, get them inside of somewhere. What you think the fucking Indiana Fever is able to do? What do you think the players on the Fever are able to do? The restaurants they able to go eat at. Even sometimes without CC. Oh, they walk up. Hey, Odyssey Sims, we know you. Hey, Odyssey, emoji face. Come here. We know you. You play this on us. Yeah, rack up the bill, $600,000. It's on us. Life is good. You're able to be more relaxed. All of this takes place when you performing, because these people are human. I don't think we understand that too. I think we lose sight of the fact these motherfuckers is human. They're human like us. They're human like us. So it feels good when somebody let your ass walk into a restaurant and they notice you. Hey, Pope, is that the Pope? The Pope. Hey, love your channel. Sit down here. Hey, so nuts. So nuts. Enjoy. Life is good. You get oh shit. Oh yeah? Oh damn, I get this type of treatment. Oh, I'm finna go to the crib. I'm finna load up. I'm going 10 times harder now. What? Y'all really watching? I'm about to go 10 times harder. Oh my God. They know who I am. They watching me. They just gave me some love. They just took care of my. Imagine when you out with Caitlin Clark. They out with Caitlin Clark. They get free everything. They get in free everywhere. They get all shit handed to them. Sponsored deals they getting that they would have never got. They wouldn't have never got. You understand? With Caitlin Clark by your side, you getting all life is good. They able to go out there and put it on the wood. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you. So don't ever minimize Caitlin Clark's motherfucking crap. Though you cannot minimize, they here has a lot to do with the CC effect. Let the church say amen. Church say amen. Oh, whiskey. I ain't even done yet. Let's go, Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. We got another one to pull up. Hold them up, swole them up. Hold them up, swole them up. We ain't done yet. Hit the like button. We just getting started. Hit the like button. We just getting started. We got to bring up Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. What did she say the other day? What was you saying? Hold on.
Remember those nights we didn't take off our makeup?
Now I'm going to have to pause a lot in this because I don't want no copyright. That's why I paused a lot with the Kim Mulkey one too. So I know you might get tired of me pausing all the time, but hey, man, I'm not trying to get copyrights. We're trying to play this for everybody to view and be on point. Okay? Okay, hold on. Let's go. We need the 4:30 mark. Yeah, no, we are here. Right here.
Speaking of moments, you've been, as you mentioned, your career with the Fever. First six, though, were tough, obviously. They weren't as easy. You guys have made the playoffs the last two. What's been the big turnaround? How have you viewed the way the team has grown organically?
Oh, man, I think a big shout out to the organization taking time to rebuild. I think our draft picks ended up coming big. Lexi Hall was a big draft pick, and then you get Kaylin, and then you get AB. And so you culminate that together with, my experience and having to, go through a couple things before they got there. I think it was just like a match made in heaven, really, because I was, still at a young age to really, vibe and get to know these players for who they were. And then you bring in Kaylin, who changed the world, changed the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a player, you at a young age to really, vibe and get to know these players for who they were. And then you bring in Kaylin, who changed the world, changed the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a for who they were. And then you bring in Kaylin, who changed the world, changed the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a player.
I digress. Change the world. Is she a Clarkie too? Is she tripping? This ain't the first time she said change the world. This ain't the first time she has said Caitlin Clark has changed the world. You don't think a player who the veteran of the team, who people said she should be MVP now. She is in MVP talks. She went from not making no playoffs when nobody was watching, being on a team when nobody cared, but she was putting up cool numbers, but nothing like she is now. She was putting up good numbers before Caitlin Clark got there, but these has been her best numbers in her career since Caitlin Clark has been there last year and this year. And she's a part of a winning atmosphere and culture and all of this. Because of why? Because of who? Caitlin Clark. And she knows that, it seems to be. Even if her sister doesn't know it, her outside family don't know it. They want to use the color of their skin as, hey, you black and you the one and you dope and she don't even got a bag and you got the bag. Okay, so with Kelsey still talking like this tells me Kelsey is still 10 toes down with Caitlin Clark. When she says she changed the world, and she has said this more than once now, this is how she feels. This is how she feels. So she looking at her teammate as a player who has changed the world with her basketball game and for the better and the betterment of women's basketball. It seems like Kelsey understands, bitch, with no you, there's no me. It seems to me that Kelsey Pistol Mitchell understands, with a lot of her fans or a lot of just people who race ideology, they go off of that type of shit. She understands, bitch, without you, there's no me. People wouldn't get to see how fast I am on the court. People wouldn't get to see that I can shoot the three and that I'm tough as nails. Because one thing I gotta give Kelsey some credit here. Kelsey is reckless. She's a reckless bandit. She goes one speed still at times. She can take a licking and keep on ticking. She's so durable. She out here. I'm like, this girl. She be out there. God bless it. God wills it. Keep her smooth. Keep her safe. Keep her blessed. Keep her injury free. But yeah, she throw it on the line. She throw her body on the line. She gonna go at you. Regard, she is a pit bull. She remind me of Allen Iverson. I gotta say, when it comes to just going in there with the trees and getting smacked, but still getting back up. And no matter how many times AI went splat, that boy got up. He got up. No matter how many times Shaq put him on his ass, or it didn't matter, he was coming right back at you. He was going to come right back at you on the very next play. After he got up and winced and then do this and do that's Kelsey Mitchell. I'm starting to see that. Lexi Hall is the Barbie dog. She do that too. The Barbie dog. D-O-G. Yeah, that's Lexi Hall, the Barbie dog. All right, so shout out to the super chat from Steve. Says, Team America Coach Pope and Cece. Shout out to you. Much love. Much appreciated. Most definitely. All right, let's go. Let's go, Kels. Let's cook up.
Player, you better appreciate her because, you know, certain doors have opened because she's come to the fever, and you have to respect the world, change the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a player, you better appreciate her because, you know, certain doors have opened because she's come to the fever, and you have to respect that. And I love the teammate and person in her because she's accepted it with so much grace and even welcomed us with open arms to, you know, make this thing happen. So I think it just took a lot of big pieces to make, you know, what it is now.
What has it been like? Because it certainly.
Hold on, I want to dive into that. She's welcomed us. Hold on. This girl is truly a goddess. Hey, man, I'm the vet of this team, man. Yeah, I'm older than mostly everybody on the team. And this little 22-year-old phenom, she came in here and she opened. Let me hear it one more time.
Happened. So I think it just took a lot of big pieces to make, you know, what it is now.
What has it been like? Because certainly the world last two. What's been the big turnaround? How have you viewed the way the team has grown organically?
Listen to this again.
Oh, man, I think a big shout out to the organization taking time to rebuild. I think our draft picks ended up coming big. Lexi Hall was a big draft pick, and then you get Kaylin, and then you get AB. And so you culminate that together with, you know, my experience and having to, you know, go through a couple things before they got there. I think it was just like a match made in heaven, really, because I was, you know, still at a young age to really, you know, vibe and get to know these players for who they were. And so, and then you bring in Kaylin, who changed the world, changed the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a player, you better appreciate her because, you know, certain doors have opened because she's come to the fever, and you have to respect that. And I love
certain doors have opened. This is what I'm talking about. When I say they able to go out, they able to get a dinner on us, dinner on me. Hi, Kelsey Mitchell. Do you want a contract over here? You want to be sponsored over here? Welcome us into open arms. Let's get to that. Let's get to that, AB.
The teammate and person in her, because she's accepted it with so much grace and even welcomed us with open arms to, make this thing happen. So I think
she's accepted it with open grace, with so much grace, and welcomed us with open arms, because we didn't welcome her with open arms at first. That's what that tells me. I'm gonna read into it a little more. We didn't welcome her with open arms at first. But Kaylin, being a person she is and a teammate she is, right? Being a teammate she is and a person that she is, she still welcomed us with open arms. Okay, Kelsey, you want to do this? Let's do it. You the main player? You the point guard? Erica Wheeler? Okay. Y'all want to play like this coach is saying? Okay. I'm going to go into it with y'all. I'm going to pass you the ball. AB, we want to go paint touches. Okay, throw it to AB. That's cool. All right, y'all want me to just stand over here for a minute? Okay. But I'm going to tell y'all like this, though. We can play better if we play fast, because, Kelsey, you're like the fastest in the league. And then, like, me, I'm fast, and I like to get the rebound, and I like to just go. Timmy Bagnelli, oh, my God, you're so fast. You're a gazelle. You can just get down the hill. And, look, we can run a gun. We don't got to do all this slow-paced stuff. Let's just play free. Play loose, play free, read and react. Play good defense, communicate on defense. Let's go. Let's play like that. They play like that. When they went and played like that, Caitlin Clark basketball, they started to see, oh, wow. Okay. Kelsey Mitchell said, oh, wow. I'm getting more easier shots than I've ever been able to get. Oh, wow. This is nice. AB said, oh, wow. I'm out here looking like an all-star again, Oh, wow. I'm getting easy baskets left and right. Oh, wow. Lexi Hall, I'm buried at the end of the bench, but I'm your dog. I want to learn from you, Caitlin. Oh, come on, let's go. You want to be in the gym with me? You want to come in with me? You want to leave when I leave? Okay, bet. Oh, 50% shooting from the three now. Never been a three-point shooter in her life. Let her mama tell it. Lexi Hall, mama say, hey, she never been a three-point shooter. She's the player that do everything else. But now all of a sudden she's shooting damn near 50%. That goes, again, credit to Caitlin Clark. And that's no knock on none of the players. And that's what a lot of people be thinking, it's a knock against the players. No, it's just the greatness of Caitlin Clark. That's it. That's all. It's the greatness of Clark. She changed the dynamic of basketball. Did you hear Kelsey Mitchell, her teammate, her vet? Remember when Caitlin Clark said she wished she had a vet that'd tell her and show her things? Remember last year? Do y'all remember when Caitlin was like, it was an interview and she was like, man, she wished she had a vet to show her the ropes. But no, she didn't. They learning from her. The vets is learning from her. Hey, AB says, welcomed us into open arms. Let me get here. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Kelsey's a Scorpio, trust and believe she's showing her heart to you. Do with it what you will. Scorpios were just that. Nice. Pope, love and respect for you, the love you show for Caitlin Clark. God bless. No doubt. Appreciate it. CC light shines bright and they're enjoying the star power privilege CC effect. Correct. Boro says Kelsey was probably still buying her basketball shoes 2 years ago. Oh, I like that, Boro. That's cold. Pope. Yep. Just like you're saying, CC took the reins, showed them the way. Pretty basketball. Come on, man. So at this point in time, yeah, you give Caitlin Clark the credit because there is no credit for the WNBA, period, if she's not around. They're done for. They're in a dumpster. We would take our ball and go elsewhere as well if Caitlin left. But we come to appreciate certain players like a Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. Kelsey, I'm done being mad at you. I was mad when your sister came out and did all that. I didn't know. She led me to believe that y'all, but you probably against it. The way you just, you keeping it together. I rock with Kelsey Pistol Mitchell. Shout out to her. I rock with everybody. I rock with CC. You rock with CC, I rock with you. Okay? When you stand stuff like this, I rock with you.
I think it just took a lot of big pieces to make, what it is now.
What has it been like? Because certainly the world has been focused.
Yeah, that's enough of that. Because I know that's enough of that, and that's enough for the night, y'all. Appreciate y'all rocking out with me, man. Hit the like button if you didn't do that already. Subscribe to the channel. Donate to the channel. Hey, you can hit the super chat anytime, even if you're late, even if you be watching this later, you can still hit the super chat. It's the Pope. Peace and love to all. I'm out.
Welcome to the Just Being Frank Show, the realest sports talk show on YouTube, giving fans a real-life perspective on sports and entertainment.
You knew better, you do better. Who do it better?